Hey folks, it's Coby from CobyWright.com, and today I just want to make a quick video to show you a little tip that I use to triple my affiliate sales without beating my list up. Alright, so first I'm going to show you the proof. Okay, so let's jump over to Warrior Plus and let's look at my affiliate account. So as you can see here, I'm under the affiliates tab. You can see it says my affiliate stats and it is set for today. So let's refresh it just so you know that it's legit. There we go. And we actually gained a, no we didn't, we didn't gain it. I thought we gained a sale, we didn't. So if you can see, today I've made 18 sales for this Listmaster Sensei product, which a lot of y'all purchased, obviously. But I didn't send an email for this today. I've actually sent no promo emails today. In fact, the only email that I sent was just a few minutes ago, or about an hour ago, to some of my prospects, which was to the unopens for an ad swap. So how did I make 18 sales? I didn't even send an email today. Well, let's go and look at yesterday. Okay, so yesterday, it refreshes. Listmaster Sensei, 25 sales. Cool. So let me tell you, those 18 sales are actually left over from the email that I sent yesterday about this time, which was it's 7:40 p.m. East or Central here. So I sent it about 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern last night. So I sent it in the evening. And I got 25 sales before it hit midnight, and then I made another 18 sales today. So that's 43 sales. Now, let's go and look for the whole week, or the last 7 days. You can see for Listmaster Sensei, the total goes to 64. So what happened is, on Wednesday, this product launched at 11 a.m. Eastern, which is 10 p.m. Central, my time. And I sent out, 10 a.m. Central in the morning. So I sent out an email to everyone as soon as it went live. And I sold... Oh, let's just do the math. What's 64 minus 43? It's 21. Okay? And don't worry, I did the math before we started the camera. I'm not really that good at math. Before I started the video. So I made 21 sales on the first day, which is not terrible. You know, I made like 250 bucks or something. So it wasn't terrible. But I wasn't really happy with the results. I figured it could do good, better, and it's a really awesome product. So I wanted a lot of y'all to get the opportunity to purchase it, or at least look at it. So that's when last night, I sent an email again, and some of you may be thinking, Coby, I didn't see an email from you last night. That's where the trickery comes in, okay? So here's the thing too, I have many autoresponders, but I only did this with my AWeber, so I can go again and do this tonight with my Indica account and probably make a few more sales, you know, probably make another 10 or so, or 20, or who knows. But what I did is, let's go over to AWeber, and you can see here's the email that I sent out Wednesday morning at 11:06 Eastern a.m. whenever the product launch went live. And you can see it got 4.8% opens, which was 610. That's not terrible by industry standards. For me, that's pretty crappy. But, you know, AWeber's open rates are a historical low right now. So, and I got 171 clicks, which is kind of crappy. But, you know, so the click-through rate was about 30% of those that opened it, which is not very good for me. I'm not very happy with that. It was less than 30%. It was about like 25%. So, you know, I have 171 clicks. I got 21 sales, which is not terrible. It's a decent conversion rate. It's about 10%. So it wasn't terrible, you know, as far as clicks and conversions and sales, and it was a profitable email. But I was really dissatisfied because of the small amount of opens and the small amount of clicks and only 21 sales, because I know a lot of y'all could really, you know, get benefit from this product. And the timing, 11:06 a.m. Eastern, is not a very good time to send emails. It's not one of the best. It's fringing on the worst time. To me, I hate sending emails between 12 and 1, or really like 11 to 2, to be honest. So I hate sending them in that gap. And this is really close to that. Technically, 11:06 is in that gap, even though I sent it at 11. It just took AWeber 6 minutes to send it. So what I did is, the next day, which you can see right here, where is it? 17th. So the next day, in the evening, so it was about 30-ish hours, about, I guess, 11 and then 8. Yeah, about 32 hours or so. I resent from the original email. I resent this email to the unopens with the same exact email. I just used a different subject line, and it got 4.3% opens, which is almost exactly the same, and 2.5% clicks. So the click-through rate was much, much better, and we just said it made 43 sales. So it made 2 times the amount of sales that the other one went to, and this email went to the less responsive people. And I don't mean that as a derogatory term, but what I mean by less responsive is those that just didn't open it the first time. So uh, a lot of times, some people will open every email you send them as quickly as they can, and that's awesome. I love y'all that do that. Thank you. uh, so, uh, so those that do open all my emails as soon as I send them and love to get emails from me, I don't want to punish them and send them the same email to them again and again and again and again. Okay, I want to reward them for being, a loyal subscriber and reader, and I'll have to blur this info over here out. I'm going to show you what I did. I resent it to the unopens, and you can do this with just about any autoresponder. If you're using iContact, Constant Contact, it's a little bit harder. But Imnica, AWeber, GetResponse, I'm not exactly sure if GetResponse does it because I haven't really used them too much. But I know AWeber and Imnica, you can do it. So what you do is you choose the email. If we're using AWeber, we'll click on it, and it'll open up this page. And the first step that you do is you click on this little tab right here that says Unopened. And it's going to refresh these names over here. And then it's going to change the number down here and say that 12,234 people did not open this message. Like, crap, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people that didn't open this message. So now what I want to do is I want to send directly to these subscribers. So I'll click that right here. It's going to bring up this box. When you bring up this box, so it asks for a segment name, and just put in, whatever you want, name the segment. Normally I do the name of the product, or if it's an ad swap, I'll put the name of my ad swap partner, and then I'll use the word unopened. And sometimes I might do unopened 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And then you can click, from here there's two different options. If you click send a segment now, it's going to save the segment and then automatically open up a new window with a blank email so that you can retype a new email form. This is great whenever you want to do a completely different email. If maybe you think your email just sucked and you're like, well, I didn't do a very good job, I think I can do a better job, and you want to rewrite it, then you can do it that way. Now if you think it was a good email, which in this case I thought it was a pretty good email, I thought it was a pretty decent email, so I just want to send the exact same email again. So what you would do is click Save Your Segment, and whenever you do that, it's going to tell you, okay, it was successful, and then you'll just close the window. And of course, I'm not going to do it because I've already done that. And then once you get your segment saved, you just click Copy Message, and what it's going to do is it's going to copy this exact same email into another message for me. So now all I did is I changed this up here to Tired of AWeber. So the exact same email, I just changed the subject line, and then you follow it through just like you normally would. And this is using their new broadcast, AWeber's new broadcast editor. So if this looks a little faint to you, that's why. This is using their new one. And then here's where it comes in. When you get to the end, make sure that you click on Send a Segment and choose your segment. In this case, we'll do list and say unopened. And then make sure that you choose all your lists that you sent to previously, because if you don't, it's only going to send you to the small segment, in this case, to Coby Blog Cache, which is, I think, has about 6,000 people on it. So it would only send to the unopens that didn't open it for that if I didn't check any of these boxes. But instead, I'm going to check them all just like I did in the original message, so go to my whole list except for my affiliates, and then the rest. And then after that, you just click Send and Schedule and queue like you normally would, and then you send the email. So what happens then is this email goes out with the different subject line, but the same email to everyone that didn't open it the first time. Sometimes if they don't have images enabled, they might get it twice, but it doesn't seem to really be a big deal with me. At least it doesn't seem to be affecting me too much, although that is something to keep in mind. And so what happens is they didn't open it the first time, they got it the second time. And I was really dissatisfied with the unopened rates because, let's look at some of my past open rates. This is some of the open rates from the past, from a few months ago. You can see it's going to a list of 1,000. The open rates are anywhere from 20%, 22%, 22.9%, almost 23%, all the way up to over 40%, almost 41%. And over 350 clicks to a list of only 1,000. You can see over here, only 1,000. So that's what I'm used to. And AWeber right now is at a historically low in their open rates, and that's just part of email marketing. It goes up, it goes down. I know that, and so I don't really get discouraged too much. But I know a lot of people right now are really frustrated because it's frustrating to me too. Because like I said, I used to get 400 opens from a list of 1,000. Now I'm getting that from not much better than that from a whole list. But so I knew that a lot of people were frustrated with AWeber, and so that's why I used the subject line "Tired of AWeber." And it worked very, very good. As you can see, we go back to Warrior Plus. If we go up to the last 7 days, we've sent a total of 64 sales. So on the first day, I only sent 21 sales, and then when I resent the email yesterday, I made 25 sales before midnight, and then today another 18-year-old did. So I made 43 additional sales. I'm pausing for effect. 43 more sales from the exact same email that took me literally just a few minutes to do, like less than 2 minutes, to just type resend, to create the segment and resend to those unopens and change the headline. I made another $400 for the same product. So I just wanted to throw that quick tip out here for y'all, so that you can use it in your own business. Be sure to utilize the features that you have available to you and the options that you have available to you, so that you can make the most money in your business, and so that you can turn, your affiliate promotions can turn more profit for you while still not having to beat up your subscribers. Okay, so I hope you learned a little bit. I hope you liked this tip, and that's all I got for you today. If you want to pick up the Listmaster Sensei product, if it's still available, go to gocoby.com / I can't talk today. gocoby.com / list sensei, which is sensei is spelled SENSEI. I'll try to put it on the screen or something whenever I'm editing the video, okay? So that was just a quick tip I had for you today. Sorry this video ran just a touch long. It's about 12 minutes, but I think that if you will use this one little tip in your business, then you'll be able to triple your sales as well. All right, remember, I went from 20 to 60 with the exact same email to the exact same list. I can go and send this now to my Indica list, and I'm also using the List Master Sensei system now as well. So I can go and do that to those and make even more sales. So it's very likely I'll be able to hit 100 sales for this one product just by utilizing this one technique. All right. So this is Coby with CobyWright.com signing off.